What's so funny?
Dark Gary.
You working on a new flip note? Let me peep it, bro.
It's a private joke.
Don't be stingy with the laughs. Come on.
Wait!
What can I say? You really captured Dark Gary's dark essence, bro. Sweet. Hey there, gaming fans. I'm Gary.
And I'm Allison. It's Sin and Punishment Star Successor Day here at Nintendo Week. We're going to take an in-depth look at the game.
We'll play Super Mario Galaxy 2 and share a tip, and we'll also meet Hank Chen, the new Donkey Kong arcade game high score champion.
Now, you may ask, what does any of this have to do with buying ice cream?
And the answer is nothing. It's just really hot out today. Sin and Punishment Star Successor is the sequel to a shooter originally released for the Nintendo 64 system in the year 2000. The first Sin and Punishment was a huge hit in Japan and later made its way to the Wii console's Virtual Console service.
And now it's finally got an all-new, all-original, all-shooting sequel. As the game begins, Issa and his companion Kachi are trying to escape from a future Earth after an ecological catastrophe.
Playing as Issa or Kachi, you'll face weird beasts, mega monsters called peepers, and super-powered operatives known as the Nebulox. Your only option is to shoot your way off-planet. Feeling trigger happy?
Happy? I'm trigger stoked.
And that's where the carnage really begins. Sin and Punishment Star Successor is a shooter on rails. The game guides you where to go.
You're on the move almost the entire time, and enemies are constantly attacking.
You can play the game using the GameCube controller, the Classic controller, or the Classic Controller Pro, or with the Wii Remote and Nunchuck controllers like Allison's doing. You can walk or start flying with an upward tap of the stick.
You can also jump and dodge with the Nunchuck controller. Dodging is super important. Do it at the right time and you'll avoid attacks that would otherwise be deadly.
Allison's using the Wii Remote controller to aim her targeting reticle. The B button fires an energy weapon and, if tapped, sets off a melee attack. The A button lets you lock onto enemies and also use your rechargeable super attack. It can destroy multiple enemies and deal a lot of damage. It's really useful in a boss fight.
Oh, like right now. A little help, Gary.
I'm on it.
I'm really excited because I'm here to meet Hank Chen, who holds the highest score ever on a Donkey Kong arcade machine. He scored 1,061,700 points, beating the old score by 11,500 points. But I wonder why he wanted to meet in a doctor's office.
Hi, are you Allison?
Yes.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Dr. Hank Chen.
Nice to meet you. Mystery solved.
Come on in.
So, you're a surgeon. How does that help you with video games?
I don't necessarily think that being a surgeon helps you play video games or Donkey Kong, but I do feel that there is a correlation between the two, and actually there's several medical studies that show surgeons who play video games perform faster in the operating room and with fewer errors. I can't necessarily say that one makes you better at the other, but there's definitely a correlation, and I think it's basically people who have good hand-eye coordination, good visual, spatial relationship skills in their brain, they're going to be good at both.
So, you beat Billy Mitchell. How does it feel?
And I didn't really necessarily think of it as beating Billy Mitchell, although, I mean, a lot of people wanted to see his score go down. You know, no matter who it was, Billy Mitchell, Steve Wiebe, I just wanted to have the world record for a day. And now that I have it for a day, I mean, I was extremely happy because it was more of a personal goal rather than me. I didn't really think of it as beating someone else.
So where can I get a cabinet like this?
Well, the original Donkey Kong cabinets are hard to come by, but Nintendo makes a version of the game for the Virtual Console.
Or I could just come over here anytime I want and play, right?
Yeah, sure. I'll probably be playing though.
Awesome! Was it harder to train to be a doctor or the Donkey Kong champ?
Definitely harder to train to be a doctor. I think the Donkey Kong record took me, I would estimate, about 800 hours. Being a doctor, I didn't think about this.
A few more than that.
It took a lot more than that, like maybe 10,000 hours. So I would definitely say being a doctor was harder.
So do you think you can beat your own record?
Right now I think I can get 1.1 million, but since I'm still improving, I may be able to get even higher.
Do you think Nintendo Week can be there to watch?
Definitely.
Awesome. awesome. Do a lot of your patients know that you are a Donkey Kong master?
Some of them do. And actually some patients have found me through this whole Donkey Kong story. The one take is, this guy's the world record at Donkey Kong. He must be really precise and really coordinated. But then the other take is, this guy must spend all his time playing Donkey Kong, and how could he possibly be a good doctor?
Hi, my name is Jenny, and I'm a patient of Dr. Jang. He's a great doctor.
Actually, I knew my Dr. Chen through a friend of mine, and also I saw him in the newspaper.
When he won the world title, I'm happy for him. Why not?
I didn't know he was a video game champion first, but then after coming to see him, he seems to be a really nice guy. So I went back there and did some research, and I was like, whoa, King of Kong.
If Donkey Kong came to you for a consultation, what would you tell him?
Laser hair removal and liposuction.
We're about to fight a boss in Sin and Punishment's Star Successor. It's a nail-biting experience that takes intense concentration and creative violence.
But you can call for backup. A second player can lend a shooting hand. Not only will I be saving Allison from certain doom,
What?
I'll also be helping her practice racking up points. Very useful for the game's online leaderboards. Ready to blast your way into the record books?
Let me show you how it's done. Whoa.
What did he just turn into?
I don't know, it looks like a manta ray or something. Get him in the eye.
Which eye?
The only eye he has.
Oh.
Yes.
Did he just fire a jet at you?
Yeah. Oh.
Yes. Did we
Broke
get him?
apart.
Get that.
What is this? It's like a
I
bug.
think he mutated. So what is this?
Look at all these legs.
Whoa. Take out that arm.
Yes. Did you see that?
Yes. Okay.
Keep getting him.
We're
Keep
almost
getting
there.
him.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
What now?
I feel a little weird taking out dolphins.
Grow up. This is business. Whoa, look at all of them.
5 dolphins?
They throw rocks at you. See that?
Yeah, they're not very nice.
Did you see that? Meleeed it. Is that a verb? Ah,
I
yes.
almost got him.
Woo!
Oh, nice job.
Certain doom, huh?
It was motivational.
Hey, he's delivering his crazy villain speech, but check it out.
Cool. He's speaking Japanese. Players have the option of either listening to English dialogue or the original Japanese dialogue. It doesn't affect the gameplay, but it's a nice touch.
Sin and Punishment Star Successor is out now. But before you get it, we've got a few pointers that'll help you get the most out of the game.
Destroying enemies is one thing, but maximizing your score is another.
Right under your score, you'll notice a number called the multiplier. Getting a high points multiplier is the key to dominating the leaderboard, so be ruthless. Destroy everything and try not to get hit.
Also, you're rewarded with a higher multiplier when you clear entire groups of enemies off the screen. Your score will skyrocket if you do, but get them while the getting's good. If you miss some, they aren't coming back, and you can't go back for them either. Now, if you'll excuse us. Ever since the Super Leaf from Super Mario Bros. 3, Mario has been a master of flight.
Super Mario Galaxy 2 continues the flying tradition with Bee Mario, Boo Mario,
And a wild ride with a bird called Fluzzard.
To collect the Power Star in the Wild Glide Galaxy, you have to hang on to this giant bird and guide him through the final gate.
You hold the Wii Remote flat to start out and tilt it to change directions and to speed up. You ready to give it a whirl?
Let's do it. Whoa. Way to go.
Thanks.
Along the way, you may be tempted to avoid the smaller gates, but fight the urge.
If you pass through all of them, you release the Comet Medal from its cage near the end.
Now, while Gary is worried about the gates, I can actually go places that Fluzzard can't. So I can grab coins like that, or one-ups like that,
Thank you.
and even shoot balloons, and if I pop them, I can collect extra star bits. You can be my pilot anytime. A smooth flight.
Oh, there's the last gate. Nosedive. Yeah, barely made it.
All right.
Yeah, Comet Medal.
Nailed it. Here you go, Gary. You earned it.
What? It's still really hot out. looks like we've come to the end of another episode of Nintendo Week.
But don't worry, we'll be back in 2 weeks with an episode dedicated to the new adventure game Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies.
It's an exclusive for the Nintendo DS system. After breaking records in Japan, this massive new installment in the Dragon Quest series is finally coming to America. We'll be creating characters, battling monsters, and exploring the first few quests in the game. It's going to be epic.
And what, you might ask, does any of this have to do with being on the beach?
Oh, I think they get that it's hot by now.
Oh. Cooler?
Finally. Still loving the flip note, bro. Enjoy.
Thanks.
What was that about?
Private joke.